Michelle, can I talk to you about something?
Sure, what is it?
It's about the upcoming wedding.
Yes? You're not going to tell me that you're going to skip it, are you? You're my best friend, and I need you to be there no matter what.
Of course not. I'll go, even if I'm severely ill.
You're exaggerating.
But I never thought you'd marry Thomas. The three of us went to the same high school, but I never imagined you and Thomas would be married. Back in high school, you guys never talked.
That's true. We only talked once in a while, but after we graduated college, we got reunited. It was such a miracle.
Of course. I'm so happy to get to attend your wedding.
Thanks. So, what is it that you wanted to talk about?
Well, I was wondering if it was okay for me to bring Pess to the wedding?
Huh? Pess? I'm not sure if dogs are allowed. I don't think the venue has a service where they'd keep your dog for you.
No way! What are you talking about? I want Pess to celebrate with us.
Huh? I'm not so sure about that. I'm not sure if you'll be allowed to be there with a dog. I have to confirm first.
You should talk to the venue people as the bride. I'm sure they won't say no if you approve the dog.
But then, I think there will be some problems if you bring your dog. What if the other guests are allergic to dogs?
Pess is my family, since Shane and I have been taking care of him forever. Why do you have to say it like that?
Well, I know how much Pess means to you.
You've always said that he was cute, too.
Yeah, of course. But then...
Oh, please, I really want Pess to be here with me. Pess is going to be there for me and Shane's wedding in the future, too. I want Pess to experience what a wedding is like before that, too.
I don't want you to be testing him out at my wedding, though.
You and I have been best friends since high school. Why do you have to be so cold about this? If you can't cherish your best friend, you're going to be punished for it.
What is that even supposed to mean? I don't get it.
If I can't bring Pess, I don't think I'll be attending the wedding.
Okay. Let me talk to the venue first, though.
Really? Yay! Make sure you make it happen.
Thomas, can I talk to you right now?
Yeah, what's the matter?
It's about our wedding.
I see. Of course, I can talk.
Shayla talked to me about something just now.
Shayla? What is it?
She wants to bring Pess with her to our wedding.
Huh? Pess? Isn't that her dog?
That's right. She wants to bring her dog to our wedding, no matter what.
Well, I'm not so sure. Are we even allowed to?
Depending on the venue, they allow pets. I confirmed with our venue, and they said that as long as we're okay with it, they allow our guests to bring their dog with them.
Well, if that's what the venue says, I guess there's no problem.
I'm sorry to ask about this all of a sudden.
It's not something you should apologize about, but are you fine if she brings her dog with her?
I'm fine with it. I like Pess too. But I'm worried that it might trouble some other guests.
I feel the same way. What breed is Pess?
He's a corgi. She keeps him indoors, so I'm sure there's nothing unsanitary about the dog.
But I think we should be mindful about it. We need her to make sure to trim his nails beforehand and maybe have him kept inside a cage. Shayla should take care of those things. I'm sure Shayla will agree to it if we tell her that those will be the conditions.
Sure, I guess I'll talk to her about it.
But has Shayla always been the type of person who would adore her dog like that?
I don't really think so. I feel like Shane was the one who's been taking care of their dog.
I hope she's not up to anything weird.
Anything weird?
No, I think I'm just overthinking. She wouldn't do anything like that during her best friend from high school's wedding.
What are you talking about? Tell me what's on your mind.
Nah, you don't have to worry about it. I just tend to overthink.
Really? But I want you to tell me if anything bothers you. You and I are going to be married, so we need to be honest with each other.
Of course. Let's make this wedding a successful one. I'm sure it'll be a lifetime memory for both of us.
Sure, I already know that it's going to be a wonderful day, as long as I have you by my side.
Michelle, are you okay?
Shayla, how dare you!
Oh, don't be so mad. This was an accident. It couldn't be helped.
That's not true. This is all your fault.
I'm sorry that Pess ended up going all wild at your wedding.
Cut out the joke. Why did you do this to me?
Hold on. You can't blame this on me. Pess was the one who did it. You should get mad at the dog. Oh, he's such a wild dog. I've been troubled by him too.
Why'd you have to open the cage anyway? You promised to keep him inside the cage during the wedding.
I felt bad for him. He had to stay inside that tiny little box for hours. He's always running around inside the house. So I wanted to let him run around the venue just like how he does at home.
I asked you to make sure that doesn't happen, though.
I mean, he's a dog. I couldn't have done anything about it. It's practically his job to run around like that. If I were to keep him inside the cage like that, and if he got sick because of the stress, how are you going to be responsible for it? Are you going to be responsible at all?
This is why I was against the idea of having you bring Pess to my wedding.
It's already too late to say that. This was your fault because you didn't stop me from bringing him. Besides, I said this so many times, but Pess is my family. What's wrong with bringing my family to the wedding?
I'd understand if this was your wedding, but this is my wedding, and you could have been more mindful.
You're being so cold to me. You used to prioritize me more than anyone else, but I guess best friends don't really matter once you get married, huh?
That's not true. I allowed you to bring Pess only because you're my best friend. Besides, you broke the promise and let Pess out of the cage.
You need to stop blaming me. Pess is at fault for everything.
No, you can't just blame everything on Pess.
But what are you going to do now? The cake is all collapsed and it's a huge mess now.
Pess knocked it over. Seriously, I don't even know what to do.
But you can't resume the wedding anymore, can you?
What do you mean by that?
Weren't you getting injured? When the cake fell, you didn't run quickly enough.
Yeah, I sprained my ankle, and I can't even stand up right now.
You're as clumsy as ever. I guess you can't resume the wedding if your ankle is sprained. Everything is all ruined, and you have to cancel the wedding, but you need to forgive me since it was the dog's fault.
No, I can't just forgive you.
What is it? Are you going to punish Pess for anything? Are you going to do something so inhumane?
That wasn't what I was saying, but this was my once-in-a-lifetime wedding.
You're exaggerating. You just married your high school classmate because no one else wanted you, right?
Huh?
It's a pathetic wedding that you didn't even have to host to begin with. You're wasting everyone's time over this stupid wedding. No one's here to celebrate your marriage.
Why would you say anything like that?
That's how people honestly feel here. It seems like you're misunderstanding, so let me put it out here as your best friend.
Is that how you also feel?
That's right. I never wanted to be at your wedding.
No way. I wanted to make this wedding the day that I'll never forget for the rest of my life.
It is now! I'm sure everyone here won't ever forget how things went at this wedding. It's going to be a funny story to tell.
You're kidding me. You planned on messing up my wedding from the beginning.
So what? I didn't do anything wrong. Anyway, I'm going home now.
Huh? Hold on! You can't do that!
Why not? This wedding is already canceled. There's no point of me being here. You can handle the rest of this mess.
I'm never going to forgive you.
Hey, what on earth is happening?
What is it? I'm busy right now.
I'm in a bigger mess right now. I came home and the police came here. You must be behind this.
That's right. I called the police on you.
Huh?
Why do you seem so surprised? You ruined my wedding. Isn't it only normal for me to call the police?
Why would the police do anything about this?
Don't you remember what you've done? Because of you, the cake collapsed. And my wedding dress was ripped too. This is property damage, right? Didn't you know?
I mean, I know about that crime, but I wasn't the one who did it.
So, should we arrest Pess?
But it wasn't me.
Look, when your pet harms other people or causes problems, the legal responsibility goes to the owner. For example, if a dog bites someone too, the owner of the dog becomes legally liable for the medical expenses.
Does that mean I'm going to be responsible for everything?
That's right. Despite we asked you to keep your dog inside the cage, you broke that promise.
But I never thought this would happen to me.
And that excuse isn't going to cut it. You said you knew Pess is wild. You knew that this could have happened. Besides, you must have brought Pess just so you can let this happen.
That's not true.
Look, if you're going to continue giving excuses, do it to the police officers. I'm busy right now.
Hey, hold on! Am I really going to be arrested? Don't you think getting the police involved is way too much over something like this?
That's not true. I got injured because of you. I called the ambulance and I'm getting checked up at the hospital right now. That's what you've done, and you fled from the venue. We had no choice but to call the police on you.
I wasn't feeling.
I don't want to hear any excuses. Anyway, you'll talk to the police about this. I'm sure it's an optional custody, but you'll end up leaving a bad impression if you refuse.
Thomas, I need you to do something about this.
What is it?
Michelle got all upset and she called the cops on me. I need you to reach out to them to tell them to leave.
Well, you've done something that deserves that outcome.
Wait, this was just Pest going a little wild at the wedding. I can't possibly get arrested over something like this.
Oh, you deserve this outcome. You ruined our wedding. Are you happy now? This is exactly what you wanted, right?
What are you talking about? You guys keep making it sound as if I did this on purpose, but you guys are just victimizing yourselves. Why would I ruin my best friend's wedding?
You're probably still mad that I rejected you.
Huh? What the heck?
You confessed to me countless times back in high school, and yet I rejected you, and you were upset that I was in a relationship with your best friend, Michelle.
That was a long time ago.
Or else, I can't explain why you did those things. The moment you said you wanted to bring your dog, I had a bad feeling about this. Don't you even try to get away with excuses.
I mean, I hate her so much. Why would you choose her over me?
I knew it. But you have a boyfriend and you're happy with him, right?
But I can't forgive Michelle for getting married before me. And to add, I can't believe she's marrying you when you rejected me so many times. She's so plain, and I'm sure she would have been isolated in school if I didn't choose to be friends with her.
You pretended as if you were best friends with her just to look down on her.
That's right. I looked better if I chose to be by her side. And no matter how I struggled, I could tell myself that I was doing better than Michelle. She was so convenient to be with all the time, and yet she...
So are those your true feelings? You're terrible!
She deserved to have her wedding ruined, so make sure to tell her to stop getting the police involved.
I'm not gonna do that! You need to face your punishment!
Well then, I don't care. This can't be too bad. I'll just pretend that I'm sorry for it when I talk to the police.
You'd better be honest with the police officers, and I hope you're sorry for ruining our wedding!
How dare you!
Oh, I thought you were taken into custody by the police.
I told them everything honestly, and they didn't arrest me because it was my first offense. And I returned from the police now.
I see. What a shame.
You're kidding! Because of you, Shane is super upset. He's saying that he wants to break up with me.
Shane? Why?
You already know it. You must have told Shane about what happened at your wedding. He's extremely mad at me.
Ah, about that. Yeah, I explained to Shane about it. I figured the police might ask him about it too. I thought he'd be surprised if the police suddenly showed up at his door, so I made sure to tell him in advance. Shane said he was really sorry about it. Even though he wasn't the one who did anything wrong, I kind of felt bad for him.
And Shane reached out to tell me that he wanted to break up with me.
Well, of course. He can't just continue a relationship with a lunatic like you.
We even considered marriage, and yet you ruined it all for me.
This wasn't my fault. I just told him the truth. And if he ended up being disappointed in you, that's on you.
You're kidding me. Why is this happening?
Shane apologized for causing us trouble too, but he was really upset that you took advantage of Pess.
Huh?
I mean, of course, you utilized his precious family member to harass someone else. Pess means so much to Shane, so he said he just can't forgive you for doing that.
That must be why he wants to break up with me now.
That's right. Of course he'd get mad if he were to use his family like that.
Then, are we really over?
I'm sure. I can't really say anything on my end. But I wouldn't suggest you be persistent about getting back together with him. I don't think he'll ever want to be back together with you. Shayla, did you get the mail from me?
Huh? What the heck? I didn't get anything from you. Or what is it? Did you send me a gift in an attempt to make up for me? That's not going to happen.
I feel the same way. I won't ever want to be friends with you again.
Then what mail are you talking about?
It's a certified mail that includes the damage claim. The lawyer said you should be receiving it any time now.
Damage claim? What do you mean by that?
Because of you, our wedding was completely ruined, and so we decided to claim damages from you. I talked to a lawyer and I sent an official document to you. I thought you should have received it by now, but that's fine. I'll confirm with my lawyer on my end.
Hold on a second. Why would I have to pay for anything?
I mean, the wedding was ruined because of you.
But I wasn't arrested.
That's in terms of criminal responsibilities, right? This is a civil matter, so it's a different story. Besides, you weren't arrested, not because you were innocent. But it was because it was your first offense, and the crime itself wasn't severe. It doesn't change the fact that you caused us trouble.
Hold on, how much would I end up owing you?
It'll be the entire cost of the wedding venue, and also the order-made dress. So it's going to be a 5-digit number.
What? Do I really have to pay that much?
Of course you do. Do you realize how much damages you caused me?
Hold on, I can't afford to pay that much. I'm just an office worker.
I don't care. You're going to be responsible for what you've done.
Are you trying to ruin my life?
You don't have to say it like that. I'm only going by the rules to charge you. Unlike you, I won't be harassing you.
What the heck? You always looked down on me since high school.
Huh? That's you.
That's not true. You married before I did. And to add, you were marrying Thomas. You knew I liked Thomas, didn't you? If you're my friend, shouldn't you have decided not to date him? You seriously don't care about how I feel?
Of course I do.
Liar!
It's true. I rejected Thomas back in high school when he confessed to me.
No way!
It's true. I knew how you felt back then. I liked Thomas, but I rejected him because you were my friend, and we met again after we graduated college. At that time, you were already in a relationship with Shane. That's why I decided to date him. I've always been mindful about you. Besides, when we started dating, you congratulated our relationship, and yet, the moment I decided to get married, you decided to harass me. You just can't stand losing to me, huh? I'm not here to be your foil.
I'm sorry. I had no idea you were being so mindful.
That's because you never cared to know about it.
Oh, please. I'm so sorry about what I've done, and I need you to forgive me. I can't pay for all the damages.
No, I'm making you pay no matter what.
But Shane dumped me, and I'm already in a bad state. You can't make my life worse than it is now.
Well, this is all happening because you did this to yourself. Stop saying it as if I'm the perpetrator. This is all your fault. This is what it means to betray someone. You'd better feel the pain of being taken advantage of. Since then, Shayla had become liable for a large damage, and she had to work in the nightlife industry aside from her daytime job just to repay her debt. She's trying to find a new boyfriend so she could hurry up and get married. But she doesn't have the luxury in time or mental state to do so, and she's been missing her chance to get married at all. I'm afraid she won't get married anytime soon. As for me, Thomas and I have been enjoying our newlywed life. Although our wedding may have been ruined, our friends were kind enough to rent out a restaurant to throw a surprise celebration for us. It meant so much to us that we had so many friends who cared about us. And that day had become a great memory that we won't ever forget for the rest of our lives.